Hello and welcome to my track by track for my album Maybe This Is Meta, where I'm going to be going through the origins of the songs, some of the production of the lyrics, and telling you kind of all about the album and the ideas and where it came from. So let's dive into it. So the sixth song on the album is a song called The Hutt. Now this began life in a similar way to Houseplants. It was just a title. When I was deciding to get some songs together to see if I could make an album, this was one of the titles that really stood out to me. So why it made the album was because I just loved the outro and the energy of it. And when I was umming and ahhing whether it should go on or not, because it's a little bit darker in tone than some of the other songs, I just couldn't get away from how that outro made me feel and the driving beat of it. So I was like, I really want this to be on there. And also, when I played the album to other people, a lot of people said that was their favourite song, which I was a bit taken aback by, but that's why it made the album. So the production on this song was really, really fun and just super swampy and everything. And I always think that this song feels a bit like you're running through mud, which is kind of what the lyrics are also about a little bit, but it's like you're just trying to get through it. And then you get to that bit at the end and you're like almost there, and then you like, I suppose, collapse or whatever. And then there's some really cool things at the end where the layers of the guitars at the end, they're just so distorted and loud and obnoxious, and I think that's really, really cool. And the vocal as well at the end is like screamed and just contrast from basically, it's like two songs in one. You've got like the first two verses and choruses and then the outro, which is like this whole other thing. So the lyrics on this, like I said before, they were just started from title, and I didn't really have anything to go off. The Hutt was the name of a pub where I worked when I was younger. The line, the Hutt changed hands, I've never been back. I've never been back to that pub since I left it. But all of the lyric of it were just trying to get to that outro bit. I know that sounds crazy, like you've written a song just to get to the end of it, but the way that the production was with all this swampy stuff, like I did a lot of the music before the words, and I was just trying to get to all of the highs and the lows with what I was saying. So there's stories in the lyrics of some things that happened or some things that almost happened, but really they're kind of just words. But the back end, a lot of that is kind of real things and the way that I feel about things and stuff. So that's The Hutt. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and go check out the album if you haven't already.